Devil May Cry, The Bloody Palace. What is up everyone? It is me, DevilNeverCry, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Devil May Cry board game and unboxing it. This is an entirely new video format for myself, I'm also using a bit of a different camera and a new different microphone, so forgive me if this sounds or appears to be a little bit different than it normally does. This is new, by the way, as you can tell from its sealed state. I've been having an eye on one of these for a long time. They've been out of stock at Steamforge's website for a long time now, but I finally found someone who was willing to sell it for what is a reasonable price. Let's just move it along in the back here. I'm not one who plays a lot of them, but it's Devil May Cry, so you kind of have to, right? This is 1 to 4 players, I believe. It takes roughly between 60 to 90 minutes to complete, which I think is somewhat standard for a board game. Oh, this is getting stuck. Hold on. There are expansion packs for the game as well, none of which I own, but I would love to at some point. If this will eventually come free, please. Right. Okay, so first we're met with what looks like the Devil May Cry van, or Nico's van. Anything on the back of it? Nothing. Just like Nero's Soul. This, I believe, is the rulebook for the game, but it's quite in-depth as well, so this feels like is more than just a pick up and play sort of game. Right, and this, I think, is the game board. So there's a bit of a big boy here. Okay, so yeah, just as expected, this is basically the Bloody Palace. This is where you'd have your little portal to teleport, if I'm not mistaken. We've got like a style gauge system going on here. Very cool to see nonetheless. Let's move that out of the way before I get demonetized by YouTube. And this looks like, if we zoom in just a little bit, like some of the game pieces that you'll be playing with. These, I think, are the character cards. You've got your basic attack areas and it tells you about your turn. These all roughly look the same, which is quite interesting. And the 4 playable characters, if they weren't apparent, are Dante, Nero, V, and Trish. And this brings us onto some of the figurines themselves, if I can find a way to free them without things going flying everywhere. Tape down, of course. Bad behavior there. They always tell you never to cut towards yourself. Looking at some of these characters, the modeling's pretty cool. We've got V there with his cane, and we've got Griffin too. We've got Nero here with the Blue Rose, Red Queen, and I think the Overture arm, though kind of looks like the Sweet Surrender if you ask me. We have Dante here striking a pose with the Rebellion. And we've got Trish here as well, who absolutely needs to share her ab routine, looking chiseled AF. And then there's a bit of a bonus as well. We've got Shadow here, mid-strike. And then along with the rest of the row, we've also got an enemy as well. And these, if I can get the camera to focus, this is one of the Impulsors, which I think anybody who's played DMC5 will recognize. Absolute cannon fodder these are. Moving on to what I can only assume are the bosses. Where's the Rebellion when you need it? Starting with the first one on the left, we've got the Queen Impulsor. Some nice detail on this. Not particularly hard enemies in the game, but can definitely be bothersome if you don't know what you're doing. Then we've got the old Proto-Angelo, the old demon pretending or cosplaying Nello Angelo, #1 fan clearly. Next we've got what I believe to be a Riot, close enough in color to a Fury, but just nowhere near as intimidating. And then Tragedy strikes here as we've got Cavaliere Angelo, but it looks like he's missing some of his horns. And it appears they might have been sheared off in the packaging. You could hear them rattling around. I think I saw part of it here, if that's going to focus, which is a bit of a shame. I have to try and see if I can fix that somehow, but yeah, definitely not what you want when you're paying the price that you pay for one of these kits, which is a shame. We've got Gideon over here, everyone's favorite boss from DMC3. Good old Time Horse. And then last, but certainly not least, as I try not to knock over my camera here, quite hefty, we've got a set of cards here. Oh wow, the GOAT DMC move of all time, Stinger 2. And then we've got a DMC4 boss, Savior. Let me know down in the comments below, are you somebody that cuts tape, or do you like to peel it back? I am undecided at the moment. Where is the Yamato when you need it? Jesus. We're almost done here with this tape. So here we have the Hell Antenora, complete with his butcher's knives. Nice bit of detail on them. Clearly you can tell that they've been well used. Then we've got the Scudo Angelo, the Proto's younger brother, complete with his shield and the face in the shield as well, which is obviously a nice touch. All intact as well, might I add, not like poor old Cavaliere. And lastly, we've got several sets of cards here that are needed to actually play the game, which are quite cool. A lot of these will seem quite familiar if you've played DMC5 before. And I'm not going to open these up because they absolutely go everywhere. I don't actually have the organizer that you can buy separately, which is interesting. Balrog Strike has real impact when you need it. Most overpowered move in DMC. And then we've got some enemy cards here, which I think are quite cool. And there we have it, Devil May Cry 5, The Bloody Palace. I'm super eager to get stuck in, see how it plays, especially as you can play it solo and cooperatively, so I want to see how those experiences differ. And if there's enough demand, I can even follow up this video with a bit of a review. Those of you who have played the board game before, let me know down in the comments below what expansions are worth getting, which ones greatly amplify the playing experience. And also let me know down in the comments below if you want to see more videos like this. If you enjoy this video, do be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing for anything and everything Devil May Cry. With all that said and done, it has been me, DevilNeverCry. I'd like to thank all of you for watching, and as always, I'll see you all next video.